Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone's doing well. It is Saturday night, and we ain't got nobody, but I got a Dollar Tree haul, yeah. All right, I've got a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. I hope everybody's doing well. It's Saturday night. I am in the pink room, in the chair, and yes, I've got a brand new Dollar Tree haul. So excited for some me time with all of you. It's been a bit of a busy day today, but I did pop out. I haven't been home all that long. And I went to a Dollar Tree that I don't go to very, very often. Actually, if you're in the Hudson Valley, this was located in Newburgh, New York. Not too far from the casino. And no, I didn't go to the casino. I probably should have, though, but no, I didn't. So yeah, I found some really cool stuff. I found a few new finds. I also did a couple of plus items. So I did get some items for $5, an item for $7, and I found a 1-cent candy deal, which I was happy to find. And I purchased multiple of them. All right, so every single item in this video kind of is going to be a whole realm, but I always save my higher price things for the very end of the video. That way there's not to cause any confusion. All right, so hopefully everyone's doing well. Maybe you have a wish list or your emotional support pickle. This was one of the t-shirts that I got at Dollar Tree. What does it say on here? Pup noodle. So it's a pup noodle. There it is. Yeah, it fits really well. I am going to take a sip of my wine because I can, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I know it's way past 5 o'clock here because it's already starting to get dark. My lights just went on outside. Miss Me is out in the other room tonight because her whole area that she usually hangs out over here is just covered with stuff. All right, I got my ruler. Let's rock and roll. We are going to start off with something super simple and probably boring, but I like when they come out because I like when I send packages to people. I like not only what's on the inside to look cool, but I try to make the packaging look cool too. These are by Jot. It's just a double pack of bubble mailers. They're 9 inches by 6 inches, and they're just fun. They got cool colors, you know, just all these little dots and stuff. So I grabbed a pack of those. Moving on, I did over in the party aisle. I was looking for some more of these, curtains. And because I'm like really on the fence. Like I like it because of the Easter colors, but if I'm going to keep doing it, I'm probably going to switch it up. So I did stop in the party section because I thought this would be another nice background for this. And this one is just a ferned backdrop. I'm going to actually, well, maybe you can see it through the package. Yeah, you can. So it's iridescent. And I thought that would look pretty up against the pink wall as well. So I'll be trying that curtain out as well because I am still working on my background. These flowers right here are real. They're fresh. I can buy myself flowers. All right. So I bought those for myself the other night when I came home from work. But I want to dress them up. So what I'm going to end up doing is getting some probably baby's breath and put it in there. And then I'm going to make some stuff that I got from Dollar Tree for Easter. I'm going to make picks out of it and add it to that bouquet and try to like dress it up a little. I have a little set of lights for that little plant tree back there. And so I'm still working on it. Hopefully we'll get there by Easter. All right, over in the section where you get like your spray bottles and stuff like that. Yeah, speaking of spray bottles, I needed a new spray bottle. I'm so aggravated. A quick story. I bought 2 bottles from the same store of this conditioner I use in my hair that I last night when I took a shower. When I got out to spray my hair, the pump wouldn't work. Brand new bottle. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, all right. Opened up the second bottle because I always have my backup bottles. That one didn't work either. I'm so pissed off because it's expensive stuff I use. So I bought that because I'll just pour it into there and use what I bought at Dollar Tree. But that's not the point. I will definitely be calling the company and being like, hey, you know what? You got something going on with your products, and it's making me a little pissy. All right, speaking of hair products, VO5 has been around for a really long time, for as long as I can remember. But it seems like at Dollar Tree, they're getting all these VO5 products all of a sudden. And I'm jumping in on them because I do enjoy them. I like them. All right, this is 5 fluid ounces, and this is Alberto's VO5 Blowout Defense. It's a leave-in conditioner for your hair, like if you're using hair dryers or irons of things like that. It was a 5 fluid ounce. Their packaging has changed quite a bit, but I don't feel like their product hasn't. So I grabbed one of those. Then they had, also by VO5, 5 fluid ounces. This is a detangling hair serum. Reduces frizz, detangles, and restores. So I grabbed that. And they also had this one, which is Glossy Hair Serum. Adds shine, smooths, frizzes, and restores. Those I thought were pretty cool. Let's go over to where you get your soaps and things like that. Now, this is a 5.75 fluid ounce bottle, and I hadn't seen this at Dollar Tree before, but Soft Soap is a brand name, and I do enjoy their products. This one is antibacterial, but it's bright amber scented, and it just smells really, really good. I like a soap. Obviously, I want it to work and do the job, but at the same time, I want it to smell decent, you know. This I thought was a phenomenal buy too, and I've never seen this scent at Dollar Tree. And this is a 7.5 ounce bottle, so it's bigger. And this is Soft Soap Midnight Blooms. Oh my gosh, another awesome scent in my opinion. So, go through a lot of soap around here. Excuse me. Over in the aisle where you get your air fresheners and things like that, Wizard, which is a brand name. Raspberry Nectar Scented Crystals in a 12 ounce container. Now, what's going on with raspberry all of a sudden? Last week I found raspberry flavored candy, which is just off the hook good. Now, raspberry nectar. Oh my, my. All right, anyways, love it. It's very pretty. It kind of reminds me of a pineapple because of the way the top is. They also had to go with it raspberry nectar in an 8 fluid ounce room freshener spray. So meant to go together. They're the exact same scent. I thought that was a great find. Then I came across this one by Wizard. This is also 12 ounces, and this one is Grapefruit Delight. Loving these names. Like, these should be drinks, right? Grapefruit Delight. Well, obviously, you're going to have grapefruit juice. I'm thinking like grapefruit juice and going with either a rum flavor or maybe a vodka with maybe some orange juice in there mixed, or maybe a little cranberry juice too on the rocks. Oh yeah, let's get it going on. Also to match, they had the room spray. So they were meant to be together like peanut butter and jelly. So I grabbed some of those as well. All right, now this I thought was a really cool buy, and I grabbed one in every freaking color. These are made by a company which I've never heard before. Hip and Fresh Food Storage Containers. It is by a company called Gossi, Gossi. These containers are 9 inches by 6 inches. They are microwave safe, stackable, reusable, BPA free, freezer safe, and top shelf dishwasher safe. Look how cute these are. I'm going to take the taggy off here, the cardboard. Let me get it off here. Now, if you do like treats for Easter or any time, how about putting your treats in one of these little containers? How cute are these? What a beautiful, beautiful lavender. So you're going to get 2 trays, just like so. And then 2, obviously, matching lids, like so. Oh my gosh, right? This is so cool. So they had this really cool purple, but it's like a really light lavender. They also had this light pink. There's the pink. Let me show you the lavender. And then there's the pink. Right? They are, and I have to scooch over here because I can't reach. Excuse me. They have this mint green. So pretty. And last but not least, this beautiful blue. At first, when I first glanced at them on the end cap, I was like, I did a snap, and I was like, oh my God, is that Cook with Color? Because I really enjoy the Cook with Color products. I have several pieces I've added to my collection probably in the last 6 months. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Anyways, gorgeous colors. Yeah, so purple, pink, or more like lilac, lavender color. And it's like a blushy pink. And then you've got that lime green and that blue. They're just beautiful. All right, a couple sweets and treats. Nothing too crazy. Because Easter is kind of, it's fizzing out everywhere. No matter where you go, Easter's like wiped out. And 4th of July is on its way in. I did grab 2 more of the Mike and Ike Easter treats for Easter baskets. 2 more of the Junior Mint eggs. Yummy in my tummy. And they got the colored centers. These are good. That's it for sweets and treats. Until the end when I show you the penny item. Since we're on some Easter stuff, the only thing I did pick up with this pretty pink basket that I am actually going to fill up with sweets and treats. And this is actually going to be going on my breakfast nook in the kitchen with sweets and treats. Like I need more sweets and treats. All right, moving on. Makeup and beauty. Oh, wait, I did find this too in hair care. But it's not hair care. It is actually a body mask, and maybe they confused it, but no big deal. It's made by Natural Honey. Hydrate and firm, wash off 5 fluid ounces. Never seen anything like that at Dollar Tree before, so I grabbed that. All right, makeup and beauty. They had a bunch of these handheld scalp massagers. I thought, I'm going to get a couple of these and put them away. Helps stimulate circulation and enhances relaxation. They had them in these colors, which are a little wonky, weird, but, you know, they're nice. They're quite large at the bottom, actually. They are, where's my ruler? Let's measure them, shall we? They're about 3.5 inches wide, excuse me, by 4 inches. So they're a decent size. I did pick up these, and Miss Judy, if you're watching, these are shower steamers by Bathlosophy. They are strawberry scented, but they are also strawberry shaped. There they are. They are all individually wrapped, which I think is so cool for school. If you want to just lay them out on your bathroom, poke a little hole in them to make the scent come out even stronger. They really smell nice. But yeah, I was thinking about you, Judy. All right, I did pick up one of these too because my daughter loves this scent. These have the 20, and they're made by BioPure, and these are the jasmine and dragon fruit. I said fruit. You can tell that they haven't been used. As long as they have that seal there, you are good to go. If you don't see that seal, somebody's been dipping in it. All right. Also in makeup and beauty, I thought these were kind of cool. This is a 3-pack of Beauty Blender sponges. But what makes it kind of cool, and they are all latex free. They are, I have no idea who they're made by because it does not tell me. An American company, that's what it tells me. Anyways, here's the front of the packaging. Check this out, though. It's in this huge plastic container. So we're going to open this container up. Maybe. What I think about this container is so cool because it's reusable. It's like a little chest. All right, so you snap it open. And these are gourd shaped makeup sponges, right? So you get 3 of them in here. They're full size. But inside here, you've got this little plastic thing for eggs. If you wanted to put real eggs in there, you could because they actually fit. Or you could take this out and simply use this for whatever you want. A little travel kit for something. I just think it's so cool because it's like a little mini chest. You know, you could do lots of things with it. I just thought it was super fun. A great little gifting idea. So they did have them in a couple different styles and packaging. I found 2 different versions. I lied. I found 3 different versions. And here's the version I just showed you. Then they had this version, and these are more of like an egg shape. and they're in a much brighter packaging and color. These all have the plastic cases, and then these are called tear-shaped, and the wedges are shaped differently, and it's that packaging. So there's the packaging on those. What great gifts for like the Easter Bunny, to help out that Easter Bunny. I thought that was fun. I did come across these by Le Mercier. Lots of things by her company. And this is a hydrating lip stain. This one is called Velvet Mauve. Looks really pretty. And this one is Mocha Rose. So let's get into this mauve one. I want to check it out. I got to tell you, the one that I tried by Koki, off the hook, both of them were amazing. I would definitely buy those again in a heartbeat. All right, so this is a long wear line. Okay. Looks very pretty. There's your packaging. I'm sure it's got like a sponge. Yep. Lots of product on there. Wow. There's like a ton. All right, so let me just wipe some of this off. My bad. All right, it's not going to take too much of a swatch because look at how big that is. So let me even... Wow, it's very pretty though. I like that a lot. Very, very nice. I'm going to leave that on my hand for just a minute because it's a little bit on the thick side. I'm not going to open this one because I actually think this would probably be too dark for me, but I'm not sure. You could pair it with a different color, but that is very pretty and definitely true to its color. I did find, let me just grab a tissue here. My bad. I am going to wipe my hand off here because I don't want to get it on anything else. So you saw me put that on. You see me taking it off because there was quite a bit. There's the stain on my hand right there. So yeah, there's some pigment in there for sure. Okay, I did find, and two of these are repeats, but at this point, I'm getting what I can because, I do know a couple of you that have mentioned that you're like, want to get some. So I do have some extras. I did find some more of the Ami Amis. I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing that right. But I found another one of these dudes. And he has the tab protector on him. And then I found another one of the soda cans who has the no tab protector. My bad. And then I found another one of the radios that looks like that. So again, these are $1.75, and oh my gosh, they're so well made. They really, really are. All right, what else did I find over in where you get like your cake mixes and frostings and things like that? They did have some edible shimmer powder. I only found it in 2 colors. I found one in silver. And I found one in gold. Love to use these on top of cakes, cupcakes, cookies. They don't really have a flavor, which they're not supposed to, unless you get the flavored ones. But they do work very well. All right, I'm just going to take another sip of my grape juice here. All right. Over in the plus section, where the kids' toys are, I picked this up for the little one down the way. I can't say too many names anymore because I understand they're watching now, so I have to be careful. All right. I showed you this Cinderella carriage a few weeks ago for $3. Now they have, by Disney's Princess, this is the Fairy Tale Castle carriage, and it's 2 for 1. Well, not 2 for 1, but you're getting the same size carriage. I'll bring it in nice and close. You're getting the same size carriage. So you can just get the carriage set like that I showed you for $3. If you want the set together with the actual castle, look at that castle, it's $7. So it's $7 for that whole set. This would be gorgeous for a party. Grab them, put them away. This would, I've noticed that more and more people are buying in lieu of all the candy. Don't get me wrong, candy's still, but lots of toys and things like that to go in Easter baskets. So I thought that was super cute. I might keep it for Christmas. next year. Well, you know, this year. I'm not sure, but I thought that was a deal. They did have Sleeping Beauty. They had Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and I'm forgetting which one it was. I'll probably think about it later. All right, so that was the $7 item I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I also mentioned that I had a couple $5 items. These were in the plus section as well, but these were located where you get all your candles. For those of you who know, I'm a candle fanatic. There is always candles going on. All right, these are nice glass containers. You have a plastic lid, which you're going to take off anyways, but it's decorative. They measure 3.5 inches, and they are 14 ounces. They have 3 wicks. This first one is called Tangerine Sunset. Look at the beautiful packaging on there. $5 each. I look at these, and there's a company that pops into my mind right off the bat. I'm not saying they're a dupe for them because, you know, but a regular candle this size, you're going to spend like 15, 20 bucks each. These are nice. There's your inside. Oh, this one smells amazing. The 4 I'm going to share with you smell amazing. So that was the first one, $5. The second one is Pineapple Pear. Gorgeous. There you go. I love that design all the way around because even though it says that there, I would probably still flip it around and just want to see the design. But hey, that's just me. They also had Coconut Coast. I'm loving all these colors. Spring can't get here fast enough. Last but not least here, passion fruit and lemonade. I'm telling you, we're talking about drinks here. We really are. These are beautiful. I was really impressed. I'm going to admit it. I have a lot of Bath & Body Works in my home. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. I also mentioned that I found a penny item, 1 whole cent. These went for $5 each. They originally were $5 a bag. I would not spend $5 a bag for these. I'll spend a penny for them. Hell yeah, who wouldn't? These are actually, I don't know, maybe the store had them in the back. I'm not sure. Expiration date on these, let me start there. September 13th of 2026. You got plenty of time because you open one of these bags and it's gone. They are what they were selling at Valentine's Day, which was not that long ago, just February 14th. Sour Patch Kids and the Swedish Fish Minis. So you're getting a 7.93 ounce bag. So you have mini bags of Swedish Fish and mini bags of Sour Patch Kids. What I love about these little mini bags is because, you know, you throw them in your purse, you throw them in your backpack, you put some at work. Here are the little Sour Patch, and then here's your little Swedish Fish. You just get a few in each bag, but it's just a little something. Put in your purse, whatever. Those sold for $5 a bag. I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. 6 bags at $5 a bag is how much? $30. And I only spent how much? 6 pennies? 6 cents. So the penny items are still out there to be found. Check your stores. I grabbed every bag that was left in the box. I don't feel bad because they had probably 6 or 7 more full cases on the floor that, like, I was like, okay, I don't need that many, but that is plenty to share with my daughter, myself, the boyfriend, and I was like, wow, you could even put those in Easter baskets if you wanted to because, you know, the kids don't care what the packaging looks like on candy. They just want to eat the candy. All right, everybody. Once again, this me time just goes by so fast. I'm in the store, I'm shopping, and I'm like, you know, oh my gosh, I probably have, like, not enough for a haul because, you know, there's, like, not much here. And then I sit down And before you know it, my me time is over with. And then I get all upset and depressed when it's time to shut the camera off. But I so enjoy this me time with all of you. I hope you saw something that you enjoyed. I was really happy with the candles, really happy with that 1 penny item. And those plastic containers are off the hook. They're so, so pretty. Perfect for packing a salad to go to work, or some fresh fruit would be yummy as well. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up this me time. I need to do some more work back here because all my ideas are flowing. And that's how I roll around here. I start with a blank slate and try to dress it up the best I can. So I am back to work back there in the corner, but a big hug from me to all of you. Till next time, everyone, thanks so much for your support and for watching. Until next time, bye for now.